The past 13 months has been nothing short of spectacular. 2020 was a year many people would like to forget, and I decided that I wasn't going to waste another year waiting for things to change. I decided to change things for myself, establish the vision, and lay the foundation in Africa. Before I knew it, I was off again to Tanzania, to prepare for our East African safari and Zanzibar adventures. I actually wrote the Zanzibar book for the adventures of Darren and Destiny while on this trip. Next up was Cote d'Ivoire, aka the Ivory Coast. I had no idea Abidjan, the capital, had so much going on, and I loved every minute of it. From Pim's chocolate, to the amazing food, to the nightlife, to the hospitality of the people. Abidjan was one of my favorites, and I cannot wait to go back. Another highlight of 2021 was visiting Sierra Leone and receiving my dual citizenship. Being in a place I knew I descended from was beyond powerful. From the breathtaking beaches, fashions, culture, and people. Sierra Leone left an indelible impression on my heart, mind, and soul. Next up was Johannesburg, South Africa. I felt very familiar in Joburg. From the malls to the first-class dining, coupled with a very familiar history, the people of South Africa were the real treat. I truly enjoyed the safari, but not sure if I enjoyed being approached by the giraffe for food. Watching the elephants play and all of what Kruger National Park had to offer was priceless.
I have been watching you for some time, and I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I've been all over the world, man, but I've never been to Africa, man, and I've always wanted to go. But Africa, I could never get there, for whatever
We'll get you there. That's how we'll get you there.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Last year, we were supposed to go, my wife and I, and she passed away. So this has been on my bucket list for some time. And now that she's gone, she left in January. But now it's like I want to fulfill her dreams and my dreams at the same time. What I want to do is go there, and I just want to feel the country, man. And
I want to make sure that happens for you. And when you told me about your wife and you were trying to get to the continent,
I want to hear those drum beats, man. I'm excited, man, just with the thought.
I'm here with James. He made it. He made it.
I made it, man. I'm on the continent, man. In Ghana.
How do you feel?
Great.
Together. Africa.
Who went up to the door? Never in their life.
In the 60s and the 70s, it was a rebellious time, but it wasn't an educational time. And this is where it should have started. Like you did, that's where it should have started here and then there. Now, when I went to E.W. Du Bois, I was literally blown away. I am totally impressed and overwhelmed, and I want to thank you. For getting me there. I'm the youngest of 12 kids, and mostly men, 10 brothers and 2 sisters. And it just the narrative has been wrong. And it behooves every black person to find out who he is, where he came from. At my age, I'm not interested in money. I'm interested in finding out where and who and what and how we can help a whole race of people that's been bamboozled. They've been hoodwinked mentally. This trip has been, it's been absolutely educational, but emotionally educational. So I just thank you, Jack, and stay on fire, stay in tune, keep doing what you're doing, because I think you were created for such a purpose, for such a time as this.
The real purpose of laying the foundation in Africa was in preparation for all of the people I was going to meet by way of the Maximum Impact Travel Tours. I had no idea what to expect, but I knew it was going to be great, and great is an understatement. Each group had its own unique vibe that ultimately became like a family. For most, it was their first time on the continent, and that made it even more special. From the moment they arrived, to traveling to Kumasi, to participating in the naming ceremony. To having roadside bread.
I need the hot bread. Where's the hot bread? This is hot. Yes, yes. Take a big hunk. I got 2 of them. Woo, that's hot. Oh, yeah, that's hot. That's hot. She got a sanitizer. There you go. Ah. There you go. Oh, come on. Go ahead, go ahead.
There we go.
Yes, no. Oh, that's right.
To Slave River, and then to the dungeons, everyone was touched on some level. We had a great time making chocolate. Celebrating birthdays.
Happy birthday to you.
Making deals.
So we back again to see Miss Money. That's right. Going to see Miss Money. I told you I was coming back, right?
Yeah, you said.
I said, so I got a whole group of people right now.
Okay. We heard about you, lady. Yeah, nice to see y'all.
We done brought a gang, brought a whole squad of people over here to Miss Money shop. We gonna brand Miss Money worldwide. Miss Money worldwide. There she goes.
Turning up, dancing, and so much more. We will always be connected by way of our time in Africa. Who knew the experiences we would have when I decided to take off and come back to Africa after so many people said stay put? Not only did we have our Maximum Impact Travel Tours, but I also connected with some very special people in Africa.
That little thing here.
And we're gonna find out who all you related to.
Yep.
In the USA. So that's what's coming up.
I knew I could be related to Michael Jackson, but let's see.
We'll see. We'll see.
I even got my fashion groove back. It seemed like I was getting spotted daily somewhere in Ghana.
What's happening, everybody? I've been spotted again here in a crowd. This is Usu, right?
Usu, yeah.
Yeah, it's happened again. Spotted again here at ShopRite at Accra Mall. What's your name, man?
Marlon Caesar from Maryland.
All right, it has happened again. Spotted again. I'm now officially known as the YouTube guy.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit, how did you recognize me and all of that?
So literally, I probably was watching YouTube either yesterday or today, and I keep seeing your videos, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like that's the guy that I've been seeing on my, YouTube homepage all the time. So I was like, let me say hi.
All right, everybody, this has happened again. Oh man, so I'm walking and going to get something to drink here. Yeah. And my brother, what's your name?
Slam.
All right, so I'm here. We gotta get this light. Come on. Let's see. There we go. All right, so this is Alvin, right? So you got people calling me on YouTube. All right, here we go again. Spotted again. And so you said you were watching the video this morning. All right, I'm here in game in Accra in Ghana. And so this brother rolled up on me. I hear somebody say, Jay, what you talking about? So he said, I've been following you on Facebook.
At the beginning of the year, I wasn't even thinking about my YouTube channel. But by the end of the year, we surpassed 13,000 subscribers thanks to you. The countless interviews from all over the continent.
Touche, my brother. Touche.
That's what I'm saying, man.
With the brothers from Ghana, that's how we do this.
Let's see.
I've been waiting for months.
Yeah. Let's see your genetic makeup. Just
Oh, I get to open it myself.
You can open the page, the results right here. Here it is.
Here it is.
Right there. And then you can look at the breakdown.
Benin. So I knew Togo.
Okay.
So Benin and Togo, 86%. Wow.
Okay. Keep going.
Ivory Coast and Ghana, 7%? So I'm not even Ghanaian. Well, just 7%.
The crazy adventures, the fun. I will always be grateful for this year.
On our way, rocks watching. What I'm doing is bridging the gap.
We're at rocks watching right now. And Elliot came. But no. And you dealt with the hot stuff too. Just it's a fascinating occurrence. Yeah.
This was nice. This was really good.
So say hi to Reggie Rockstone.
Hello, Reggie.
But wait, all of the action wasn't in Africa. When I came back to the States, I needed to connect some dots and go back to my roots in the South. I had a chance to interview Queen Quet of the Gullah Geechee Nation. I went to Savannah and went on Sister Pat's underground tour and had the best plate of down-home food ever. I learned about the impact of the Ashanti and Hausa people on Savannah. I met Tasha Way and gained an appreciation for the foodways that connect the African diaspora. From there, I was able to hang out with my fellow Sierra Leonean dual citizen, Ron. We spent time riding around Charleston and even visited the Yoruba village outside of Beaufort, South Carolina. Who knew there was a Yoruba village in South Carolina? On my way back to DC, I stopped by Richmond, Virginia, and learned about the North Shea story and how it supports a community back in Ghana. As the year was winding down, I visited 3 more African countries. Lagos, Nigeria was first up and connected so many historical and cultural dots. Simply being in a place where I blended in perfectly was something I will always cherish. The warmth of the people and the drive of the people left me speechless. From first-class events, a wild ride to Badagry, the boat breaking down in the middle of a thunderstorm, then running out of gas at night, and the kindness of total strangers who welcomed us into their home as we ran to escape the storm. Meeting Madam Nike, hanging out with Governor Duke. I could go on and on about my experience in Nigeria, and I can't wait to bring a Maximum Impact group back to see what this West African gem has to offer. After Nigeria, it was time to head back east. Egypt was my next stop. I was blown away by everything I saw and knew instantly that I would be bringing groups to experience this part of the world that connects so many cultures. From the desert ATV ride, to the tombs and climbing down into the pyramid, to cruising down the Nile River, Egypt is an essential piece of the global historical puzzle that everyone should experience, with the right tour guide, of course. The amazing people I met in the North and South made this trip particularly special. I can't wait to take you to Egypt. Kenya closed out the year and it did not disappoint. From another safari to riding in a tuk-tuk to riding in Nairobi traffic on a boda, this was the perfect full circle moment. From learning the truth about Fort Jesus in Mombasa to getting the most involved haircut complete with a massage and facial. From the nightlife to the cuisine to the overall vibe, Kenya has it all. 8 countries, countless experiences, releasing my children's book series, and seeing the splendor of some of what Africa has to offer has forever changed me. My commitment to bringing more people is stronger than ever. And then I go back to when I made the decision in late 2020 to not waste a year waiting on the world to give me the green light or permission to live. I'm so glad I chose to live instead. The foundation has been laid, the vision continues to be shared with the world, and I invite you to join me on this journey as we continue to bridge the gap.
Open up your eyes and see all the fun and mystery. Take an African adventure with Darren and Destiny. From the mountains to the shore, so many things to explore. Take an African adventure with Darren and Destiny.
The Adventures of Darren and Destiny. And Darren and Destiny are twin brother and sister, and you go on their adventures throughout the African diaspora, meaning so African diaspora destinations, primarily focused in Africa, but we go to South America, we're going to go to the Caribbean. Their first book is going to take you to Ghana, and then we're going to go on a safari, and from there we're going to go to Ethiopia, and then we go to Salvador, Brazil. And what the goal is to be able to inspire curiosity in the continent of Africa, in our children from a very young age, and to really tell a more accurate story. Most of our children are exposed to negative images, late night infomercials about how bad things are, everybody's sick, everybody's poor, everyone's uneducated, but that's simply not true. So what Darren and Destiny and their family do is they go to different African destinations. They are learning about these different places. You're beginning to see positive images, but still telling the truth. I mean, that's the important thing, to tell the truth about some of the things that have occurred. But it's all done on our children's level so they begin to understand it. And it begins to pique their curiosity. They begin to learn more. And hopefully one day they will want to explore and visit the continent of Africa and its many countries. There's just so much that Darren and Destiny are able to do, and as they're doing it, it's like they begin to open the minds of a new generation, and they don't get bombarded and indoctrinated with negativity. They're actually able to see positivity and inspiring images and messages about the African diaspora, as well as those who are still indigenous to the continent of Africa, and they begin to learn more and just see things differently. So I'm excited about introducing the Adventures of Darren and Destiny.